Quick thought. Everything is created from a thought. The universe is mental. The sperm cell, which you were created from, has grown to be the brain in your body. The brain has a spinal cord with 33 bones on it. That is actually the sperm cell and the tail that has grown to be in your body, which is controlled and gets signals from the five senses of seeing, smelling, tasting, hearing, and feeling. The purpose while you're on the planet is to either use your sexual energy to reproduce, procreate, and bring life to the planet, or transmute your sexual energy and raise it back to your brain. You have a chakra system that's inside of your body. Those are energy centers. It's 7 of them, from your lower self to your higher self. The first one, where your sexual energy is stored, which is called the cerebral spinal fluid, which comes from the brain because the universe is mental, is the root chakra, which is red. If you're moving from your root chakra, that means you're on hell on earth because you can't control your sexual urges. Then you have the sacral. Then you have the solar plex, because we're all connected to the solar system and everybody has a soul that comes and resides in the solar system. Then you have the heart. Then you have the throat. Then you have the third eye. Then you have the highest level, which is the crown. The purpose is to save your sexual energy and raise it back to your brain and become God consciousness and have the mind of God. You will think like God. The universe is mental. That's turning water to wine, because when you save your sexual energy and raise it back to your brain, it enters the bloodstream and it turns red. From clear to red, turning water to wine. That's what they was talking about when Jesus said he turned water to wine. 6 cups of it. When you get to the 7th cup, then that means you become the Christ within. It's called the Christ oil. Jesus never said that he was returning. Jesus said the Christ will return. And the whole purpose is for everybody to return back to their higher self. The higher self is a higher level of consciousness. These energy centers are levels of thinking inside of the body. Once you get to the highest level of thinking, which is the mind of God, then you'll understand that everything this is an illusion, just here to distract you from who you are. The body is just a vehicle that God travels in. This is just the avatar. They showed you the movie. This is just the avatar. The soul is the driver, which is God. But if you think that you're the body, then you're being controlled by the ego, because you are not the body. You're the energy that is pushing the body, because you can't stop yourself from using the restroom. When God tells you to go use the restroom, you're going to use the restroom. If you don't do it, God's going to do it for you. You can't look straight without blinking. You see, I keep blinking. I'm not in control. That's why I have surrendered to the higher power. So the whole purpose is, while you're on the planet, is to serve your divine purpose, give your energy back to God, because God doesn't want food. God wants the same energy that he gave you. Well, it gave you, because if I say he, that is putting limitations on God, because God is a cosmic force, a supreme intelligence. It's no he nor she. God is everything. God is all-knowing. God is all-being. God is omnipresent. God is you, God is me, God's the cat, God's the dog, God's the birds, God's the bees, God's the trees, God's everything. God is energy. Energy means inner God. Energy can't be destroyed or created. It only can be transferred and transmuted. And the only reason why God created death, so God won't get stuck in the physical form, because everyone is the universe experiencing itself in the physical form, and the universe is God. Your skin is made up of the earth. You have a soul, which is fire. So how could you burn in hell if your soul is fire? You breathe in air. Spirit means breath, and God is spirit. And you have 70% water, and your body, just like the earth. It's not a coincidence. Know thyself. I love you all.